Hi and welcome to a new video. My name is Margarida and this is my March Plan With Me video. So this is how I set up my bullet journal for March. So the theme I decided to do in March is like a plant theme, like garden theme. And I have like stamps as well as stamp elements. Like the stamps for the cards, I decided to draw it with the flowers inside and stuff. And yeah, this theme is like a garden theme, but like a little bit magical, but I don't have any magical elements, but the colors and the dainty flowers gives that magical vibe and that magical element. And I really like wildflowers, so I decided to draw the wildflowers. So basically this theme is really easy to do because you can draw whatever flowers and plants you want. I even draw some mushrooms, and it's easy to do because even when you mess up, that seems natural because nature is not perfect. So the messier the better because it looks more natural and it looks more like wildflowers. So that was what I decided to do for March. I didn't want to draw something really hard or something that I had to plan a lot beforehand. So this was the theme that I decided to do. For the lettering of this month and of this cover page, I decided with an old school. Some of the letters really remind me of tattoo letters, like that old school tattoo letters. And I got it from an image I saw in Pinterest. I'll put the image here on the screen and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was the inspiration for the lettering of this month. So the main colors I used for this theme were green, pink, this light brown and this like bluish gray color. And this is from a pack from Pentel pens that my best friends gave me for my birthday, and thank you very much because I love them. They are brush pens and they are really smooth and really soft, and the lettering with the brush pen looks beautiful. You'll not see that in this theme, but I already tried them in other stuff like real calligraphy, and I really like these pens and I think these are my favorite pens. Yeah, I can say these are my favorite pens. So as you can see in this cover page, I decided to use like really dainty things, like dainty butterflies and dots and even a bee, and I think it has that magical thing that I was talking about. So on the left side of the spread, I decided to do the calendar. And yeah, this is a basic calendar for every day of the month. Oh, I have to say that every header in this theme will have like this light green color that almost looks like yellow. And I decided to use the yellow, but I didn't like it because I don't have any yellow in the greenery, so I think the yellow looked a little bit out of place, so I sticked with green for the rest of the setup. So this is really easy, simple. You can do this calendar spread really fast, and on the bottom I just have a space to write my goals. I'll just leave you with the music for a bit so you can enjoy this setup. So for the next spread is gonna be my usual spread where I have my to-do list, my books of the month and the best memories of the month. So I just used the same green color for the headers and I'm just drawing the lines to write my to-do list and to write the books of the month. And as you could see in the headers of the calendar page, I added some grass on the bottom and I decided that added a really cute element, and on the bottom of this spread I'm adding some greenery as well. Just a tiny bit so I can have space to write all my memories. Every header of this setup is in this brown color and in the same lettering style I was talking about. And I'm not used to seeing this lettering style, and sometimes it was a little repetitive to do, or not repetitive because I like the consistency of every spread having the same lettering, but it was not the easiest nor the fastest to draw. And as I was saying, this green grass element makes everything looks more cool and more in theme. So this next spread is my fitness tracker, and as I say every month, this is the same layout I do every single month. And I don't think I'll ever change it. I can try some different layouts, but I don't really want to, and this really works for me, so I'm gonna keep it when it still works for me, and when it doesn't work I'll change it. So that's the beauty of bullet journaling. You can use the trackers that works for you today, but you don't know in a month that tracker doesn't work, or things like that. So you know the drill, the different shapes are the different people I'm following the workouts, and the different colors are the different types of workouts like abs, cardio, legs, butt, arms, full body, yoga. Yeah, this month I added yoga because I think I'm going to start doing yoga. I just started to do yoga stretches after my workouts, and it feels really good, and it's really good to calm down and to relax the body and stretch the muscles. So I'm gonna try doing yoga more seriously in a very beginning way. I don't want to do that difficult poses, just to relax and have fun. Pretty much that's it, because I like my HIIT workouts, and the yoga is just to cool down and stretch. And this next spread is my mood tracker, and I don't know if you saw my February plan with me video, but I decided to try a different mood tracker that I saw in Moshi's Bujo YouTube channel. I'm gonna link it down below for you to see the video I'm talking about, where she talked about different mood trackers, and I decided to do it this last month or in February, and I was really happy with that, so I decided to use it in this month as well. I'll leave an image here for you to see how it looks like, because basically in a day you can have a really good mood in the morning and really bad mood at night. So what color should you paint in a normal mood tracker. In this mood tracker you can draw a bigger line if you have a really bad mood and a really good mood, or draw it towards the happier side or the sadder side. I hope you understand this. I really recommend you to watch Moshi's Bujo YouTube channel and YouTube video where she explains this. And I hope the picture that I put here, it helped a little bit as well. So on the side of the tracker I decided to draw some stamps because I wanted it to be an element of this March theme. So I drew the stamps and I decided to paint them, and inside them draw some flowers and stuff to be with the theme. I know it's a little bit random, have the stamps and they have like the magical garden, but imagine this is a letter full of magic and full of flowers to your loved ones. Something like that. I don't know. It doesn't have to make sense. It just have to make sense for me and look good for me and hopefully to you. But I really like it and I think it looks really good with the stamps and all the greenery and wildflowers at the bottom. And I really love to draw this little bee because it looks really cute with the lines where she went through. So I'm just gonna leave you with the music until the next spread. So this is my habit tracker, and as you can see I was tired of the green headers, so I decided to use this brown and just draw 2 lines just to keep it more simple and not so boring, because if I was bored already I had to change it for not to be bored until the end of the month. So this month I'm tracking 6 habits, and these are the habits that I usually track every month, and they are the pill, leaving the house, eating healthy, YouTube stuff like record videos, edit them, everything like that, foot cream and floss. This for me is like an old school habit tracker layout. I don't know if this was the first layout of habit tracker that I drew, and that's why it feels old school to me, but I don't think it is, but it's one that I used for a long time when I was starting bullet journaling. So I feel like the old school vibes of the tracker. But I still love it and still works, and it's like a really good habit tracker. So I really recommend, if you haven't tried this calendar habit tracker, and if you fit the boxes more nicely, you can fit like 9 habits. So if you have a lot of habits to track, this is just a good layout. If you have a few, you can just draw more doodles or use just half a page and half for other stuff. You don't have to have a full page for a spread. You can divide the page for different purposes, and that way you can save space as well. Like I have that space with my to-do list and best memories and books of the month. They are different trackers, but I use them all, and I need them all. So that's a really useful spread that I cannot pass every month, and as a bunch of things, and maybe it's not the more aesthetic spread, but it's one of the most useful ones. On the bottom of this spread I decided to do more greenery, and I decided to draw this small house, and I imagine a little fairy living in this house in the middle of the wildflowers. So we are coming to an end of this video, and I'm just going to show you how I did my final 2 spreads of the month, and they are my sleeping tracker and my expenses tracker. They are the same layouts that I always do, so it's nothing different, and I'm not gonna explain it. I'm just gonna show you how I did them. So sit down, drink your tea, listen to the calm music, and watch me set up my last 2 spreads of the month. As you can see, I decided to change a bit the titles of the trackers, and for my sleep tracker I just wrote sleep. For my habits tracker I wrote don't forget. For my mood tracker I just wrote mood, and for my expenses tracker I wrote money talk, and I think it looks really good. So the last 2 spreads don't have as many doodles, or almost doodles at all, but I think it really works because I like the empty space just to me fill things out. So this is the final flip through. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I try to talk less, so if you like me talk but as well hear the music in the background, just relax. I hope you liked this video, and follow me on Instagram for more bullet journal content, and follow me on TikTok as well. I have exclusive content there. So bye, see you next time, and have a lovely day.